Kerry and former Secretaries of State Madeleine Albright, Hillary Clinton, and Colin Powell praised the role of U.S. diplomacy in maintaining the world's peace, resolving conflicts, and fostering development to improve people's lives. Kerry called for vigilance against nationalism and other trends that threaten to divide the world.
There are many voices in the world who have essentially given up on diplomacy. They see, and some openly encourage, the breakdown of cooperation, the building of economic and political walls, and the growth of mistrust and division along racial, ethnic, national, and religious lines.
Kerry said the story of American diplomacy reflects a far different and far more uplifting vision.
We're not defined by ethnicity. We're not defined by lineage. We're not defined by names. We're not defined by where we come from. We are defined by an idea. Unlike most other nations, the idea is that all people are created equal.
In a veiled response to the criticism directed at her during last year's presidential campaign, Hillary Clinton said the pavilion named after her is the most transparent part of the entire project. She said that today the lessons of diplomacy are more vital and urgent than ever.
Democracy, freedom, and the rule of law are under attack around the world. A rising tide of authoritarianism and illiberalism threatens the foundations of the post-World War II global era that American diplomats have built and defended since Marshall and Atchison.
Amid current tensions with Russia, former Secretary of State Colin Powell recalled a time when relations were friendlier and he received a bottle of vodka as a gift from his Russian counterpart Igor Ivanov.
The bottle is the image of an AK-47 assault rifle. And in all of its glory, it is now here in the State Department.
The U.S. Center for Diplomacy is a museum and an education center devoted to the history of U.S. diplomacy and the important and often dangerous work of U.S. diplomats. It will open to the public late next year. Zlatica Hoke, VOA News, Washington.